guys to another Tales of Middle-earth. As you know, I'm your channel host, Adam, and again with me today, because it's all in one day.
It's all in one day.
Is Father Justin, all the way from another province.
Yep.
Yes.
Exotic merchandise right here.
Right there, yes. Yeah, but I've known you before that exotic merchandise came into effect.
That's true.
It's true. We are back with our Lower Chieftain Chronicles, which is a addition to your blog over on Miraz.
Miraz Hobbies.
Miraz Hobbies. Your blog over there, which focuses on, because you're doing like a short story stuff with the Silver Arrow Chronicles, which is a group of rangers that have been sort of, they're gallivanting across Middle-earth.
Yeah, they're doing the ranger thing.
Yeah, and so these guys have been introduced in your story. Like, I should say, sorry, the Lord Chieftain Vanguard are starting to be introduced as well, which is the battle company that I am playing today.
Yes.
Up against a orc horde. And so fun times.
Very fun.
Fun times.
Very fun.
So this is our third match in this sort of little mini narrative campaign that we're doing, and which is sort of going to be a joint thing between Miraz and as well as myself. You and I basically. Blackfyre and Miraz.
There you go. Dynamic duo right there.
Right, and so we're basically telling the story of characters that will be introduced later on into your write-up that you did on your blog. And it's going to be fun. So today's scenario, why don't you sort of bring us into it then?
So basically this is going to be the basic scenario for Chapter 4, which will be coming in a couple of weeks, or hopefully around the same time as when this video is released.
Yes.
Which we basically took the idea of the... what's the name of that scenario from the Stampede of Athelion or something?
Ambush of
Athelion. The idea where you have the Momikil that are trying to cross the board and so we're kind of doing the same thing. So it's basically we've got the this armored merchant donkey cart thing.
Heavy cart.
Full
of goods.
Stuff. Yes, trying to deliver goods from, one place to another. It's probably Bree to the Shire or Shire to Bree, something like that. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, it's something.
Exactly. So your lower chieftain vanguard are assigned to protect the
that's right,
the prancing pony.
Yeah. It's more like a shuffling undead pony, but hey, it works.
Yeah,
because I don't have a heavy cart and horses to draw it. So this will do.
It works.
It works.
It works.
Yes, it does.
Adds character.
It does add character.
So basically your company's gonna be protecting that.
Yep.
And then the Silver Arrow Rangers are going to come in as reinforcements to kind of stall the onslaught of what's going to be a fairly decent sized pack of orcs, wargs, and a couple trolls.
Yes, a couple of cave trolls.
Yeah.
Scary, because if they get to me before my guys get to me, which is likely with the wargs, I am done. So
we'll have fun.
Yes, we will see what happens.
So I'm trying to kill the merchant pony, and then you're trying to get him across the board.
That's right. That is the gist of this scenario.
That's the gist of the scenario.
You brought the stats, you wrote down the stats on that for your silver host, which will be introduced through here. And I'm just trying to get my guys across the board. And then whoever the winner is, we are going to throw together a chart of victory rewards that we can roll on, just like any other narrative campaign where it's sort of like a sort of big scenario where big things happen and stuff like that. So, but that is that. I think that's it.
So, I think that's it.
Yeah. So the stats for the merchant, for the caravan: movement 8, defense 7, 2 attacks. 10 wounds, I think.
10 wounds, and then fight value of 3.
And fight value of 3, yeah. So nothing too crazy. Could easily be taken down. And then I'll go over the stats of the Silver Host or Silver Arrow Company as well.
Exactly.
That you wrote down for everybody. Which there are some rules in there that aren't.
They're heavily tweaked.
Yes.
Yeah. I added a bunch of my own special rules in there. There will be an article probably on my blog explaining some of the rules and dynamics and stuff. Yeah. And just. Kind of from there. We'll go from there. Yeah.
Sounds good. So let's show you the forces for today's match. Show you the board and then get right into the game from there.
Awesome.
All right. So here we are with my 5 rangers, the Lower Chieftain Vanguards. We have Barandor, who is leader, who is on the path of the general. He has inspiring presence, so every ally within 6 inches gets a banner reroll. To his your right of him is Elros, which is a Courage 5, Path of the Warrior, Ranger of the North. And I have Arond, which is a Heroic Accuracy, Ranger of the North. And then I have Huron, which is a Strength 5 Ranger of the North. And so then in the back here with the spear is Dimitrov, which is the latest edition Ranger of the North as well. So they all are base stats. Besides that, over here are the Silver Arrow Company. And so I have, let me see, where's number one? Number one here. That is, what is it? Eustace. He has Fight 5, 3+ shoot value, Strength 4, 2 attacks, D4, 2 wounds, Courage 5, 2s for Might, Will, and Fate. He has a bow, throwing knives, Forefather's Sword, which is basically a hand-and-a-half sword, which gives him a banner reroll. And then he has something called Ranger Fighting Style. All these guys have Ranger Fighting Styles, correct?
All except for Flavian, new guy.
Okay, so this is a standard Ranger of the North.
Yeah.
And then the rest all have, so the other 5 here have the Ranger Fighting Style, which that is, again, what, Justin?
Gives him a free heroic combat per game.
Okay, and then they also have Ranger Tactics. So Eustace also has Ranger Tactics, which is also a free heroic move as well. Esganor, is that him?
Yep.
Esganor is Fight 4, 2+ shoot value. 4 strength and defense, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, 4 courage, 2s for Might, Will, and Fate. And then he has a longbow, a sword, expert shot, plus heroic accuracy, and then he can use his bow as a throwing weapon when he goes to charge into combat, which is nice. Up next is Malandil, which is yeah. So he is Fight 4, 3+ for shoot value, Strength 4, D4, 2 attacks, 1 wound, 4 courage. It looked like a 6 up above it. Sorry, my bad. 4 courage, 2 might, 1 will, 1 fate. He has a Ranger Fighting Style as well, and then spear and bow. And then we have Brago is next. So Fight 5, 3+ shoot value. He then has Strength 4, D5, 3 attacks, 2 wounds, 4 courage, 2 might, 1 will, 2 fate. A spear, a sword, a bow, heroic strike, Ranger Fighting Style as well. And then lastly but not least is Jackson. Wax on, wax off. Anyhow, he is Fight 4, 3+ shoot value, Strength 4, D5, 2 attacks, 1 wound, 4 courage, 1 might, 2 will, 2 fate. He has spear, armor, sword, Ranger Fighting Style as well. So those are my 11 models that I'll be using today in today's scenario to try to get this caravan across the board. Starting all the way over here, this is your one warband, not your battle company, and it is led by a warg chieftain and
12 wild wargs.
12 wild wargs. Insane amount of wild wargs. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Over here we have a captain.
Yeah, without a shield, so just straight 40-point captain.
Yeah, 2 cave trolls, and then 10 orcs, I'm assuming.
10 orcs.
Okay, basic orcs, and they are what they are.
They are what they are.
Okay, and over here is your actual battle company with your 2 heroes there, which they're nothing too fancy yet.
No.
And then another wild warg with them, and you do have one orc, one of your sergeants, or is it your main leader? It's your main leader.
My main leader's out of this game.
Yeah, he's sitting.
So it's just my 2 sergeants, so Drag and Nizag.
All right. So I have to set up my guys. This is what the board is looking like. Basically, the road going west like that, and that's where the caravan has to start or end. The caravan starts all the way over there. So this is the area. So you have to get to set up within 6 inches of either board edge over there, and then I have to set up and deploy within 6 inches of the caravan. So we'll do that next. Okay, so correction, you will not be having Father Justin deploy on this side. The Silver Arrow will be deploying on this side, 12 inches in from this board edge. They're sort of like the force arriving
relief force.
For relief force, where my 5 models will be escorting the caravan, and then your forces will be within 6 inches of that board edge over there. So, with that said, we'll do deployment then first. Alright, so deployment-wise, these guys I forgot to mention all have woodland creatures, so I can go through trees without any issues. My deployment here, this does get a free heroic move that can only affect itself every turn, so it can move first to hopefully try to get away from people and things. And then over there is Father Justin's army. And we'll see what happens with round 1 priority, I guess. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. I got a 1, sir. You got a 5. You got it. We'll come back at the end of movement. Here we are with the movement phase completed. There's lots of movement across the board. A bunch of orcs. That's your battle company, actually, back there. The last line of defense. 2 cave trolls, a bunch of orcs over there, and then Wild Warg Chieftain and the Wild Wargs charging forward. I basically made a line this way so we could move my guy fully over here. And that way you couldn't charge through my guys. There's not enough space for it, and you didn't have the space to charge up this way. This guy stayed stationary, so that way I could still shoot. Over here, everybody move full, minus this guy here. He is, it Escanor?
Yep.
He's the guy that has 2+ shoot value and expert shot, so he can shoot twice in the shoot phase out of 3+ because he moved. So with that said, you have no shots, correct?
I have no shots.
Okay, we'll come back with my shooting phase. Off with this guy here. That is Arnod or Aron. He has heroic actually. Doesn't need anything at this point in time, so he's going to shoot just into the front guy there because he has a clear shot. So let's see what happens. He hits on a 3 because he did not move, and then
5 or 6.
5 or 6 to wound. That's a 3. He does not have the might to reroll that. Esganor over here, he moved 3, so he will be shooting on 3+. So he's just going to take some shots into like the front 2 over there. Okay. So the first one, it's a 2. How much might does he have?
He's got 2 might.
It's a long time away. Long time. No. There's a 3.
That's a hit.
And then wounding on a 5 or 6. Yeah. Actually.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a long sword or longbow. So yeah, I'll just take the one that's closest if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
So over that way. These guys all move 3. He moves 6. So these 3 get a shot as well. So the first one will just shoot here. I'm just gonna roll here so it's easier. Hitting on 4s. Nope. Next guy will do the exact same thing. And the last guy, Barandor, no. And I'm not using the might at this point in time. So this is what the board looks like going into turn 2. And we're going into priority for round 2. So here we go. I got a 3. You're
4.
4. You, sir, are going to have priority. And I will let you have it at this point in time because you can't get to my guy. So here we are at the end of the round 2 movement. It is a cluster of wargs, if I can say that. So you charged in here, 2 on this ranger here, and then countercharged with Arond, and that is here and over here. Over here, I have, what was this guy's name? Well, yeah, these 2 here up against those 2. And then this one charged into those 2 wargs. This guy here is coming around to give some support. These 3 here are charging around the front. My guy moved up this way as well. And then this one here, second one back, Eustace has a throwing dagger, so he's going to be able to use a throwing dagger on that wild warg there. You moved up all your guys over here and over there, which is dangerous for me because you're going to cut off my rate of escaping very soon, I think. So we will see what happens. Also, a special note, these guys both moved 3 as well, so they could shoot. So that is a basic ranger. Can shoot with 4+, and this guy has my expert shot with 2 shots at 3+. 3 shots going into that cave troll there.
Oh yeah.
The greens are Esganor, and the other one is just a basic ranger. So let's see what happens. They all hit. Now I need all 5s would be nice.
Yeah, you need
all 5s and 6s.
You need 6s. You need.
Come on, 5s and 6s. 5s and 6s right here. 5s and 6s.
We got 1 6. That's 1 wound.
Yeah, that is 1 wound. Let me see. Is it worth 2 might? It's not worth 2 might, I don't think. Not at this point in time.
Not when if you get 1 more turn of shooting, you can realistically kill him and use your might then if you have to.
Maybe is key word. Maybe, or will I be in combat and only go for 1 wound next turn? Because I still have a point of might on my other guy, right?
Yeah.
So, what does he have?
He's got 2 might.
Yeah. I might just do it and put 2 wounds on him.
Okay.
Cave troll with 2 wounds. That front one right there. So. Then over here we have Eustace throwing dagger into this guy over there. He did move, so 4s. hits and needing 5s. That's
He's got 2 might.
Does he have 2 might?
Yeah.
Well, I got lots of might on the board if I need it, so... And I do have some free stuff as well, so I will use one to make it a 5 and get rid of one of those. Something gone is always good.
Entertaining?
Alright, so here we are, combats-wise. It's 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 1 versus 2, and then 1 versus 1. Yes, the wagon charged a warg, because it does have 2 attacks. So 1 versus 1 first. I am in range. Everybody up here, up into the wagon, has a banner effect from, what is his name again? Brandor, yeah, Barandor. So let's go with, yeah, Aron first. You get a 4. I get a 4. I take it on fight value.
You do.
Needing 4s to kill.
Needing 4s to kill.
That's a 5. That is a dead warg. Up next is Huron.
2. Oh, no.
I get a 2 on fight value.
Oh, yes, you do.
And he is strength 5 now as well.
Oh, look at that. Still 4s, but...
I need 4. Is it 4s? Oh, yes.
Yeah, because only 1 more.
Well, it's a 5. So he gets a, yeah, dead warg. Up next is Barandor and Elros. Elros will be the green. He's the one that's spear supporting in the back. And I'll be feinting with the brown. Okay. You get a 6. That is strong.
6.
Oh, it's 3. Banner reroll. Come on. It's still a 3. So you push me back.
Alright. Both of them going on to Brandor, needing 5s with strength 4.
Yes. That's 1.
That's 1 wound.
Come on. Fate. Fate to live. Fate to live. It's a fate.
It's a fate.
Ooh. It's 1 versus 2 here. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh.
4.
4. I got a 6. I take it. Let's see if I can get this, guys.
And then he's... yeah, he's allowed to move back for that guy. I think, right?
No, because you moved both, right?
That's right. So, okay, so that guy's trapped.
Yeah, so this guy over here, because he moved back, this guy... doesn't have... Well, I guess you can move him straight back an inch and move him back an inch, right?
There you go. That looks right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, needing 4s to get him.
Yep.
That is a wound. And that is... let's just do...
This guy?
That guy.
That guy?
That guy. And that is my new ranger? That is my new ranger. So this is my 2 attacks going into that guy there. I technically am cavalry, so I'd have 3 attacks.
You'd have 3 attacks. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So, here we go. 3 attacks. Fight 3. I get a 6. You get a 3.
You win.
Oh, let's see what happens. Strength 3, so I need 5s?
Yep.
Don't get him. Just push him back. That's enough, though. That's
not prone, cavalry.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I still don't get him, because, you know, 4 highest on this space.
Yeah, and he's...
Alright, priority next turn. This is what the board looks like. It's getting scary over here. Very scary. But that's okay, I have reinforcements coming to wipe out those wargs. But that has to go! Those 2 right there. And then your battle company all the way over here. So, let's see what happens. You got a 4. You had it last. Goes to me. Any heroics is the question.
My war chieftain's going to call a heroic move.
Alright, sounds good. My good old lovely... new guy, which is Dimitrov, who just got a kill, will use his might and also call a heroic move, because I think I get almost everybody with that. So Dimitrov versus the Wild War Chieftain for a heroic move off. 1, 2, 3 goes to Father Justin. 4, 5, 6 goes to the Rangers. It's a 2, goes to the Rangers, not good. Here we are, going into the end of movement phase for round 3. The Wild War Chieftain called a heroic move, charged into these guys. The wargs then, 1 charged here, 1 charged there, 2 charged on this guy, and then 2 charged on this ranger, 1 charged on that ranger. I then countercharged 2 guys on here from the Silver Arrow Company, and then 1 on here as well. And these guys moved half so they could still try to get some shots off, because I'm hoping to take out that 1 troll that has 1 wound left with some shooting, but we will see what happens with that. All these guys as well just moved up the board, and you are starting to send your warg pet all the way up as well. Alright, so everything, these 2 here are shooting both through the orc into the troll. The green does not have might, the brown does. They have moves, so they're shooting on 1 less than normal. So 3's on the green, 4's on the brown. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that's 2 hits in the ways for the orc. So here we go. Orc is alive, and then this is hitting the troll.
Escanor the troll.
Needing a 6. That's a 1. That's a 1. Gonna be calling with Brago, who is the guy with the spear over here, a free hero combat with the ranger fighting style. He has 3 attacks, and then the other guy, Eustace, has 2. And then he has to get banner reroll because he has the hand in half, right?
Yep.
So the ancestral sword. So the green will be Brago, and Eustace will be the brown. I do get a banner reroll with the black. Sorry, not the brown. All right, there's a 6.
I can't.
No, you can't beat that. So
you need 4s.
Yes, 4s. So let's see what happens.
Yeah,
he is dead. Okay, so moving 6 inches, he is going to come around this way and pick off those 2. And then he is just going to come over here this way and pick off those 2 as well. All right, so hero combat for this guy. We were just measuring with stick/tape measures, and we should be able to move this guy around and move his 8 inches like so, and then down onto that hill like so, onto the Warg Chieftain as well, because you can't kill it.
Nope.
I'm pretty safe there, and I'm further away from the trolls, which is good. It's what I need, kind of. So going up here next against Aaron next, one-on-one. All right, here we go. Priority roll.
2.
4, I take it. Needing 4s to kill as dead Warg. Next one-on-one here is Dimitroth as well. I'm doing all the one-on-ones. Leave the big fights for later on.
Reroll that inside.
6. I think
1.
I got it anyways.
Yeah.
So strength 4, needing 4s. That's 5. Dimitroth gets a kill as well. We'll do a one-on-one here, which that is Melindiel. So he has 2 attacks.
Yep.
4 banner reroll on the 1. That is a 5. I take it on fight value.
Nice.
Because he's definitely within 6 of my banner there.
Yeah.
And he is strength 4, so needing force. Dead Warg as well. Jackson over here versus 1. 2, I take it. And then needing force to kill. It is a 3.
He has 1 might, I think.
You know what? I will use it to kill it. I need them gone.
Yep.
Heron versus 2 wild wargs. Let's see what happens. You get a 6. I do get I get a 6.
Oh, look
take
at
it on
that.
banner reroll. I'll take the one that's furthest away.
Okay.
And needing 4s, it's a 2, so nothing. Okay, last fight of over here on this side is 3 from the black dice from the caravan, 1 which will be the brown from Barandor, and then 1 from the red which will be Elros, going into that Warg Chieftain who has 3 dice as well and higher fight value.
5.
You got a 6s.
He'll use his last might point.
Of course, there's nothing I can do about that, sir.
Yeah. And he'll put all 3 onto the cart.
Okay.
Needing 5s or 6s.
Yes.
To strength 6.
Stupid, insane, strong. They're so good now.
Nothing.
I will take it. I will take it. I will get pushed
Okay.
back. Next up for is that Eustace. Will go up against 2 there.
Yeah.
He has 2 attacks with his hand and half sword, fighting regularly with it. Get 5.
4, you win.
Okay. I'll prioritize the guy with a spear.
Okay.
And then so guy with a spear.
Cocked.
There we go.
Dead.
And then the guy with the shield.
He's dead.
Also dead. Wow, these moose dice are good. Brago with 3 attacks against 2 over there. Okay.
You win on fight.
And then I win. Well, yeah, I do win on. I got a 6 there too.
You got a 6 too? Okay.
Yeah. And Brago is strength 4, so I need 5s up against you. I do get 1, so the front guy is dead. This is what the board is looking like at the end of round 3. That mess there with 2 cave trolls and then up there. So these guys have been hanging out trying to shoot some things, and yeah, I might. I gotta think what I'm gonna do with these guys, whether it's peel back or something. I'm not sure, but let's roll for priority next. Priority roll. Here we go. Do you want me to roll that in the
This counts.
All right, you got it. Because I had priority last.
Yes.
Okay, so over here, because I don't have priority, that is Eustace. He has Ranger Tactics, he called it.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like a hit and run style ability, which gives him a free heroic move. The people that I get in this heroic move is this, just barely. We both measured it, correct? We can do it again if anybody wants, as well as Brago. So I'm gonna move first with Eustace over here, and then go from there. All right, so my heroic move, Eustace has moved back here. The wagon I'm putting to good use to charge these two and hold them off, and then Brago moved over here. He can get one orc in on him, but that's the only person that orc can actually get, and it's only by like millimeters. So I still have a ton of movement with these 4 rangers as well as these 3 rangers. Those guys are sort of out there, but I'm not super concerned because it's only a warg / an orc that can jump on him this turn. But I can hopefully get some shots off or something here to sort of help mop up. You do have 1 wild warg, I guess, over here as well. So, all right. So for your movement, this wild warg, which was over here, went all the way around and charged into what did I call this guy? I can't remember. Elros, thank you very much. These guys have started forming the lines. These guys are stooping for stones because they're going to throw stones at somebody. And then you charged an orc into, who was that guy's name again? It's your character. Escanor. And then Flavian was charged by a wild warg. The rest of your guys are moving up the board, and I'm just trying to sort of fend off what I can as I can and piecemeal it here. So I'll go into my movement next. Okay, so it was a big movement phase for me. So here and here charged into that warg. And that's Aaron charged into that warg to help out Elros. And then Berendor moved 3 inches to get into base contact with this ranger to shoot through him. So I do have, at this point in time, 5 shots. 4 bow shots, as well as, because these guys stay stationary, as well as 1 throwing dagger. Okay, you're going to throw some stones into the wagon. Are you sure into the wagon?
Yeah, I'm sure into the wagon because they're strength 8 stones.
Why not?
And I gotta kill that wagon somehow.
Yeah.
I need 5s to hit. Oh, you got a hit!
1 in the way for your War Chieftain.
Yes, that's right.
In the way for the War Chieftain.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3 is War Chieftain. 4, 5, 6 is the wagon.
Oh, it's the War Chieftain. Oh no.
I need a 3.
You got this.
3.
You got this. No.
Oh.
Okay. Well, then it comes over to my shooting phase. I'm going to do a throwing dagger into the spear guy here because that's the easier kill, right?
Yep.
So actually, he's D5 at the front, right?
Yeah, he's D5 at the front.
Yeah, so we'll go with the guy at the front.
You got strength 3 with the...
Yeah, so I'll do, because I need 5s either way. So, going to need 4s, I think.
4s to hit because you moved, yep.
Yeah, and this is Eustace. That's a 1. Okay, so I'm going to roll these 3 all at once. These 2 have 3+, they're going to be the green dice, and 2 in the ways. This black die is 4+ and 2 in the ways. They're all going to that cave troll over there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so the 3+ is hit.
Yep.
Okay, so first in the way. They both hit the guys. So let's see what happens. Nothing. Nothing at all. And Jackson here. Clear in the way. That makes a lot of sense. Clear sight because of the spacing here. There's actually no in the way on that cave troll from him. So he did not move, hitting on 3s. That's 2. He has no might either. So cannot do anything about that. In the combat phase, Father Justin wants to start over on this side. What one would you like to start on?
We'll do the Wild Warg versus your...
Okay, versus Flavian. I got 1 die versus your 1 die. I got a 6.
2. It's up to you.
And 4s to kill. That's a 3. And Flavian still has might.
He should.
He does, because I haven't used any of his yet.
Exactly, yep.
I'll kill it.
Okay.
Kill it. Up next is Escanor. So he has 2 attacks. I get a 4 highest. You get a 3. Let's see if I can get you on 4s. No, and no might there to do anything about that. I'm going to do this combat next. I have Elros, who is going to be fainting in the green, and then Aaron in the brown, who's fighting normally. I get a 5.
You got 4, so that's yours.
Yeah, and let's see, needing 4s. Oh, 1 on the one that did not faint. Doing this guy over here, he has 1 attack, and that's Huron.
4.
3, I do get a banner reroll.
Yep.
1, so you...
Strength 4, defensive 5.
I could have just used a might point, never even thought about it. Yeah, defense 5.
You still want to use that might
No,
point?
no, because I said I re-rolled it.
Oh,
it's
that's
all
right.
there, so...
That's
yeah, so I just get pushed back. And then 3 attacks on the Chieftain from... see what you get?
6.
You got it,
I
sir.
win.
You got it. You pushed me back an inch.
And then needing a 5 or 6.
Yeah. That is nothing.
No wounds.
This is what the board is looking like at this point in time. So things are moving along. Let's go into priority next turn. 6 goes to me because you had it last.
Yeah.
Any might over here to do anything?
I mean, that orc captain's got 2 might. I don't think I want to use it right now.
No?
No, because I'll probably need it for later.
Maybe. Who knows? I guess come back with my at the end of my movement then.
Yeah.
So during my movement, this is Eustace has a throwing dagger. He's charging in on the captain over there. So let's see if he gets a 3+ to hit. Gets a 5, and then he needs what's the defense?
5.
So I need 5s again. Let's see if I get it. It's a 3, so no. So here we are at the end of my movement phase. This guy charged in both those guys. These 3 charged into that orc. That is Brago who charged into that orc there. Spear supported by Barandor. Then we have Dimitroth over here who's spear supporting Eustace. And then that is Melendil who charged into that one. And Jackson who also charged into that one. I moved 3 inches with Escanor, and the Flavian is up against that one orc over there. So that is my movement. We'll come back with Father Justin's next. The end of Father Justin's move. All these guys are moving up in the line, up that way. He clearly missed this one somewhere. If you want to make another move with him, because he would be with everybody else.
That's fine. It adds fluff.
The one troll charged into Bragg over there, and then the other wounded cave troll is in back. I still do have a shot with Escanor. So we'll go into the shooting phase next. Okay, so at this point in time, the only thing that's in the way from the shot is this weapon here on that front cave troll. So I have a straight shot, hitting on 3s with 2 arrows. Let's see.
2 hits.
Why couldn't they roll that next?
Because you're going to roll them again.
Ah! Oh, no, he has no might.
6.
He had no might. He had no might.
Oh,
so,
close.
I had no might. That's okay. That is okay. Okay, so going into the combat phase, I have a whole bunch of heroics that are happening. So Brago is calling heroic strike, so I automatically will match you here if I roll a 1. So iffy. I'm going to do a heroic combat with Jackson and heroic combat using the Ranger fighting style with Melendil. Okay, so both of those guys have to use that once a game ability. Over here, Arond is using a heroic one of his only point of might to do a heroic combat as well, because both of them can jump over onto that ward. There's what I'm thinking, and I'm hoping that these guys can sort of mop up over on that side. So, with that said, heroic strike, not doing anything there. So yeah, I'll just go into this one first. So I have 3 attacks versus your 1. Alright, so green will be Elros, black will be Huron, and then the brown, or copper, will be Arond, and the green will be fainting.
Oh, a 2!
Oh, a 3!
Oh.
High rollers, you are trapped though. So,
yes, I am trapped.
I'll roll this twice. He's dead.
You killed him the first time.
And dead. So it's either Huron that gets it, or Elros. So Elros has jumped on here to spear support Melendil. Then both Arond and Huron have jumped onto that ward over there. I do have another heroic combat. I'm going to do this one here first, okay? And that is Jackson. So it's just up against the one spear guy there, so let's see what happens. I get a 5.
6.
Banner reroll for a 6! Yeah, I take it on fight. That was clutch. I'm going to see if I can kill him. With a 4! Ah, that's a 6 and takes him out. The next heroic combat is going to be this guy over here.
Melendil.
And
one lowly orc
spear. And Melendil has 2 attacks?
Yep.
2 attacks, he's going to be in green. He's going to faint because he's only fight 4, and then the black will be Elros. So let's see what happens.
Orc at a 6.
Don't get a 6.
You got a banner.
I do have a banner, so I'm going to try for a banner reroll, and I will use one of his 2 points of might to make that a 6 and take that combat as well. Again, fainting with Melendil, and he's a green dice, so I need to reroll 1s, and he does not have a shield, so it's 4s on all these dice. There we go.
Melendil
Very dead. Well, and so does that guy technically, which I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it to my guy. So Melendil just charged into the captain over here, try to take that might point away from you. So let's just do the captain next, because he's trapped in there. So I got 2 attacks, which will be from Melendil in the green. I have 2 attacks from Eustace, which will be in the black, and then I have my 1 spear, which is my guy, which is Dimitrov in the brown. So, that said,
get a 6.
I do get a 6, okay, and he is trapped, so let's see.
At defense 5.
Yeah. I should have said I was fainting with my 1 guy, but that's all good.
He's probably dead anyway.
Needing 5s. Let's see if I get a 5. So,
you get 1 5.
1 5.
You gotta roll all that again.
Yeah, because he is trapped.
So you got 1.
Yeah. That's 2
so
5s.
if I fail my fate...
Yeah, and I don't know if I have the might.
I passed my fate.
Okay. Yeah. All right, going over here with Brago, who has a spear support from my Barendor, sorry. Brago has 3 attacks.
Yeah, you gonna do your roll your strikes if you tie or higher?
I am going to definitely be doing that.
There you go.
So let's see. Anything but a 1 will work. That's a higher fight value.
You take it on fight value.
Yeah. So I have 4 dice, and I have a banner reroll as well.
So I'll put the troll in the...
So let's see what happens. That's a 4, and I can...
You have a banner reroll.
You have a banner reroll, yeah.
I get the 6.
I need it. I do need this at this point in time. No, you take it, unfortunately, because I used his 1 point of might to call a strike. 2 orcs going into Brago.
Yeah, so strength 3, defensive 5 is a 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So we got a wound there.
On him.
Cheeky wound.
He saves it, so he's down to 1 fate.
1 fate and 2 wounds, I believe, eh?
Yeah.
And then I've got strength 6 on the troll.
Oh. Rend? Because then you only need 3s, right? Well, you need 3s and...
Strength 3,
yeah.
Strength 4 I need... Different to 2 is 3.
Oh,
right?
sorry. Yeah, because you're strength 6. Yeah, so
yeah,
Rend.
So I'll Rend.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's 2 wounds.
So I need to fate one of these, or he's dead. Fate or die. Fate! Oh, that's definitely a dead Brago. Brago is down to that cave troll.
That's your first casualty of this game.
That is. 1-on-1 here. We got Flavian versus 1. And you get a 2. I got a 5. I take it. Needing 4s to kill. It is a dead orc. That's good. Do 2-on-1 Arond and Huron over there on the warg. So the black will be Arond, who's fainting, and the red will be the wild warg fighting regularly. Drop that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You get a 6. That's strong. You get a 5. So I said black was Arond.
Yeah.
Dang it. And I'm outside of 6 as well.
Yeah, you are outside of 6.
All right. So I cannot might that because I said black was Aron.
Okay.
So these guys both move back an inch.
Yeah, and I'll go for... We'll go for that guy right there.
That's the guy that's out of might, so it's...
Okay, so wait, is there one that's out of fate, out of curiosity?
No, not as of yet. They both have their fate.
Okay, so we'll go with the guy who's out of might then. That makes sense.
Yep.
So needing a 5 or 6.
Nothing.
2. Nothing.
The charging carriage into the Wild Warg Chieftain. I had 3 attacks.
Get a 5.
Can I get a 6? I get a 5. Do I get a banner reroll? I do get a banner reroll. Banner reroll for a 6. I get a 3. Move back an inch. Let's see what happens.
He's gonna bite you. Oh, he got 2 wounds.
Out of
10.
We still have these spear guys over here up against Flavian. Or Jackson, sorry, Jackson. Let's see what happens.
They rolled a 6.
I get a 2. Banner reroll for a 2 again.
An extra dice. He's got 2 attacks base.
Oh, okay. Well, banner reroll for a 6. Oh, 1.
Uh-oh. 5, 5, or 6.
These
nothing.
I did end up breaking you this round, which is good for me.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see what happens, though, for priority. If I may. Bam! 4, 5. I have some might. I'm going to call some stuff. Alright, so Barandor over here is going to call a heroic move for me because you have priority this turn. And what are you going to do, sir?
I'm going to counter with a heroic move for my captain.
Captain? Okay, so you have priority. So 1, 2, 3. It goes to you. 4, 5, 6. It goes to me. Let's see what it is. Will it fit? Goes to you, sir. Goes to you. Not what I wanted. Oh. Courage test for the captain. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's just double check his courage value.
3?
3 with 1 will. We'll see how this goes.
Not enough.
He runs away.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So he runs away.
So that means other people here could run away too.
Yeah, so we'll start with the orcs and we'll work our way through.
Yeah.
Get all the bad dice rolling.
Do you want to just roll over here? That's fine too.
Okay, so we'll start with this orc here.
Yeah.
5. He's good.
So where does he go to?
He's going to take out that guy.
Okay.
He's going to...
He's good too.
He's good
oh my goodness, what is
this? He's going to stall these 2.
On those 2 guys, yeah.
We're going to do this shield guy.
Yeah, that guy there. He runs.
He runs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Getting the bad dice out on the orcs.
I want it on the cave trolls.
The spear.
He's
6,
in.
7, 8, he's in, so he's going to cancel out Brandor's heroic.
Yeah, why not, right?
Move, exactly.
Okay.
Okay, back cave troll.
With 1 wound.
With 1 wound.
Runs.
Runs.
Okay, I need 1 more.
Okay, 1 more cave troll. But he's going to stay.
No, he's not. He's going to run.
He's going to run. No! No,
I mean,
cave trolls.
Alright.
Oh, wait a second. I could have totally... No, I couldn't stand fast for that guy. Okay. So now... Okay, Chieftain's going to take his courage test.
Okay, Chieftain will
he can stand fast for that guy.
He's definitely in, so he's going to probably charge and
so he's gonna
jump on
charge
somebody.
These 2.
Oh, that was Chieftain.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Chieftain. So he stands fast for this guy.
Yeah.
He's going to go here.
And then he's
going
to charge.
Yeah, there you
Makes
go.
sense.
Okay. Then this is Nizarg.
Yeah.
He's going to take his courage test.
And he makes it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Courage 2.
I thought it was courage 3 on the captains.
Yeah, but
oh no, they're not. Yeah, but they have will.
They have 1 will. So he has to use his will point.
Yeah, so he makes
it. So that covers.
It will cover everybody minus that guy once he moves, right? Because it's at the end of his movement that the will comes into effect.
So anyway, so he'll do.
Unless he stays right there, and then he serves his purpose, right?
Actually, you know what? That's what he'll do.
Because that will keep that guy there too. Yeah.
Because I'll need as many orcs.
Because then everybody else is going to make it, except for your other leader there. You got to make it count, right?
So we'll move these guys first. So he'll charge.
Yeah.
Charge. Charge.
You don't want to do this.
Charge.
Yeah. Yeah. Over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
you got your leadership over that guy.
He's perfectly fine.
Loves it, and he's gonna have
jump
fun.
into Jackson.
Sounds good.
And this guy stands
fast. He's fine
because
he's within 6.
6 inches up to him.
Yep. Makes sense.
And that's all my stuff.
I'll come back with my movement then. Okay, going on over here. I am gonna be charging into the spear guy with Escanor. So he has more than enough, and as he's going in, because he has a special rule that allows him to use his bow like a throwing dagger. So on the way in, 2+ to hit. Hits.
Strength 3, defense 4, to 5 or 6.
5 or 6, gotta!
He's out of might.
He's out of might. Okay, well, you know what? So he's going to go in there and then just swing in as well. So on both of them. Pull them both off. Why not, right? Okay, so the end of the movement phase, you charge into 2 rangers there. You charge also into my buggy thingamabobber. This guy charged into Barandor, and then this one orc into Eustace, as well as into Melendil. And then over here you have that is, I think, Dimitroth in on that one orc who countercharged him, and then Elros charged into this guy over here, and that guy charged, which is your battle company leader, charged into your into Jackson. And then you saw over here this guy was charged as well. So going into combat phase next. Eustace is using his free once a game heroic combat, and he's gonna be calling it there. He has 2 attacks.
Yep.
2 attacks. Banner reroll. I got a 5, I take it. Needing 4s. And he does have 2 points of might left, so I will
use
just
1 to kill?
Kill it, yeah, with 1. He's going to be charging into the Wild Ward Chieftain because I have fight value 5. You have fight value 5. I do have courage 5. So and he does cause terror.
Yep.
So here we go. I make it.
Yep.
So he's in on that Wild Ward Chieftain. So. And over here, that is good old Escanor. He has 2 attacks.
Yep. And you got 2 arcs.
Yeah. You got a 6 and a 4. I got a 1 and a 3. Definitely not doing anything with that. He does
and
fall back.
5 or 6.
Yeah, you do get him. He does have 2 wounds and 2 fate. I will just take the wound for right now and save it. This is Flavian here. 2-on-1. He has 1 die to rule them all. He has a 0 might left as well and no banner rerolls. So he does lose and get pushed back.
That is a wound.
That is a wound. Fate for him. And he makes it.
Makes it.
1-on-1.
Yep.
So your battle company captain versus my guy. I do get a banner reroll with Jackson.
You get a second attack with Jackson as well.
Okay, so I get a 5.
You win.
And so that is 2 wounds.
He's dead.
He's dead and taken down. Then 1-on-1 over here.
Yep. 5.
Does he get...
He's in range of the banner, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so 3. Banner reroll though. 4. I think I used his might though. No, I used Aaron's or Barandor's might. So that is Elros.
Yeah.
So I will might that up to a 5 to take that combat.
And you need a 4.
And needing a 4 gets it.
There you
Takes him out.
My belt.
These 2 under there. Okay. Is that the one that you want to do?
Yeah.
Melendil has 2 attacks.
Yeah, and then you have 1 with the other ranger.
And I'll have 1 with the other ranger, which will be green, and I will feint with the
high.
green. I got it. I get it with my ranger as well with a 6. Barandor versus 1. Let's see what happens.
Lowly Spear 1, you win.
I take 1-on-1. How many times have we done that?
That's like 4th time this.
Needing
today.
force to kill him.
You should have.
No, I used it to call that heroic move.
That's
remember?
Right.
So yeah, nothing there. Nothing whatsoever. The warg over here. Huron's going to be the green and fainting, and then Aaron, the guy crouching, will be the black.
2.
2s all the way around, sir.
You win on fight value.
I do. And 4s, and that is from Aaron's. Technically, let's see if I could choose. Let's see. This last fight is going to be my good old wagon plus that is Eustace, who has 2 attacks. We are tied fight, and I still do have a might point left and banner rerolls. Eustace will be the green.
3 high.
Oh, that's the worst roll that you had with this guy all day.
Yeah.
6. See if I get him. I don't knock you down.
No.
What's your defense?
5.
Needing 5s then. 5s all the way around. There's... How many wounds does he have?
3 wounds, 1 fate.
I'll just put 1 wound on him.
Okay.
1
I'm
wound.
going to take it. I'm not going to use fate.
Yeah. 1 wound on that wild word from Eustace. Okay, so here we are at the end of this round. Things are thinning out over here. I'm going to be able to start moving that wagon all the way over that way, hopefully. That is the hope, because these guys will just hopefully move up the board and count or act as a shield. So, with that said, priority for next round.
You're ready.
I got a 2.
You got 2. Goes to
you.
Because we had...
No, I think I had to call it. I don't know.
Yes,
no,
goes to you.
Goes to
yes,
you.
Yes.
Okay, so over here, I'm going to charge into this Wild Ward Chieftain courage test with Eustace. He's making it. So he's going to charge in there. Even if these guys don't make it, I'm going to try.
Throwing knife.
Oh, throwing knife. Yes, thank you, sir, because I would have forgot on the way in. Rolls a 1, so it doesn't matter. Over here, this guy's going to charge. Loving it.
Yep.
Bam. And then this guy's going to charge as well. Not loving it with a 3. So Escanor over here is charging into these 2. He's going to use his shooting attack on the one over here first, actually, because he uses bow like a throwing weapon. Hits on a 6 and wounding on 5s. Yeah, 5s. Yeah. It's a wound.
Oh,
so he's going to take this guy out and then charge into that. Continue to charge into that one there, like so. This is what it's looking like at the end of my movement. That guy failed to charge into the Wild Boar Chieftain. Melendil charged into that guy. The wagon charged up the board. And then we got Barendor, who moved up and has everybody within 6 still. And then that is Flavian, who charged into 1. I have over here Jackson, who charged into the spear from the other side. And then Elros, who charged into your leader over here. And then obviously you saw him charge there. So you have one guy that can do something. You need to make a courage test for him. Oh, he makes it too with 11. That's an awesome roll. Yeah, Where does he go? Where does he go? Jumping into Elros, like so with this movement. So I guess there's no shooting at this point in time, so we'll just go right into combats. You have no heroics? You do have a heroic, or might left still.
You know what? He's going to call a heroic combat. All right. Scratch it.
All right. I'm out of might over there. Over there. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Let's do it. What do you get?
6. Does he have might?
Elros does not have might. I think I used his might, in all honesty, so I didn't. But I am within range of the banner rule.
You are within range?
I am within range of the banner rule from Barendor. So let's see. Come on, 6! Woo!
Oh,
that's clutch!
Goodness.
Clutch!
I cannot get a single hero combat off of these guys.
I'm gonna do it on the easier guy there, needing...
You need this...
Does he have fate? He still has fate.
He has 1 fate left, yeah.
I need force. Got it! No, I don't. Asganor next. He has 2 attacks. Here we go. Let's see.
6. Oh, that's yours.
4 is dead. And then we got Flavian over here. Yeah,
you win.
I win. Needing 4s! Well, that's another 6. I'm going to try to rotate through this pile of dice I have in front of me. We got Jackson.
There.
You got 5s.
6.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Another 6.
Oh my god. Melendil?
Oh, it's a 6. It's strong.
It's double 1s. Is he in range? I think he is in range.
Yes, you are right.
He is in range of the banner.
6.
The be clutch. All right, you got this.
And
that's a wound on Melendil, and he's already taken no. No, he has not had.
He has. No.
But he only has 1 wound, 1 fate. Fate or die! He makes it, so he's at a fate.
There you
so
go.
he backs off there. All right, and then over here with
the Wild Boar Chieftain.
Yeah, Wild Boar Chieftain.
It's a bit more of a fair fight here.
It is. So I'll be fainting with Arond on the back, which would be a black, and then good old Eustace with his hand in half fighting regularly.
Oh, 4 high. 6s.
All right. So here we go. Let's see what happens. I need 5s?
Yep.
5s all the way around.
3 wounds, he's dead.
Wow.
He's dead.
Aron gets an experience point from that.
Yes, he does.
Okay, so Father Justin is calling it there at this point in time for this match.
The orcs run for the hills.
There is nothing at this point in time that I think that can be done. I'm just
even if I roll solid
run away with the wagon.
Yep.
So that little bit of a retreat sort of gave me some reprieve, I think. But
yeah, that
yeah,
did a good job.
We'll come back with the War's Aftermath and roll on the rewards chart next as well. Alright guys, so here we are in War's Aftermath. I ended up getting 4 influence at that point in time, so it puts me at 7 influence currently. I also, experience-wise, currently sitting at 9 with Barendor. Elros over here is sitting at 11, has advanced. We have Aaron sitting at 11, who has advanced as well as Huron, who's sitting at 10 and has advanced. And Dimitrov, for his first outing, killed 3 guys and got 2 for winning because he's a hero, 1 for participating, 1 for being a hero. So he's sitting at 5. So those front 4 have all advanced. So let's do Dimitrov first, just because he's killed a lot this game. I'm going to put him on Path of the Warrior. Okay, here we go with Path of the Warrior roll. Let's see what happens. That is a 5, which is a courage, which is the exact same thing that Al Ross got last game when he took Path of the Warrior. Okay, up next is Huron. He is on the Path of the Scout. Let's see what he gets. Hopefully not courage as well. I get a 7. 7 is not a bad roll, so that is a fight or shoot value. So I can't take fight or shoot value because my shoot value is already 3+. So he's going to go up to a good old fight value of 5. Aron is the Path of the Ranger next. Let's see what he gets on his chart. He gets a 4, which that gives him expert shot. I will take expert shot with Aron for sure. Up next is Elros, Path of the Warrior. Let's see what he gets. That is an 11. That should be a good one. That's Heroic Strike. Yeah, I will take Heroic Strike because I do need something at some point. Well, if I'm getting into big fights, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So instead of taking the special rule Heroic Strike, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Ranger of the North special rule called Dangerous Folk, which gives me 2 attacks on foot as well as woodland creatures. So that is what he will have. Okay, so next up for these guys, rolling on the rewards chart, because it's the third match, we sort of do things like that every once in a while, give them some nice little things. So the chart, if I roll a 1, I get 1 additional influence point. If I roll a 2, all members of the company count as they're making full recovery. 3 will give me Ancient Dagger. This is a dagger additionally. When making strikes with it, the highest I need is a 5+ to wound. 4 gives me gives my leader the Healing Herbs piece of equipment. 5 will give me Ancient Heirloom, which is basically gives me the Bane of Kings special rule. In here is what it says. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Just going by this said chart, but just changing it more narratively. And then 6 will give me 1 hero in your company may have a stone shard, the small piece of war gear. Once per game, so long as the bearer is on the battlefield, the controlling player may choose to re-roll their priority roll. So,
nice.
Let's see what I get. So, we got a 5, which is the Ancient Heirloom, so Bane of Kings special rule. Ooh. Yes. That there will, I'll be giving to Elros, who is my first sergeant after Barandor. He gets the Heirloom Blade, so... Alright, Father Justin, during the war's aftermath, this is who that was injured again from your list?
This is Nizarg.
Nizarg.
Is it Nizarg? No. Yeah, it is.
Yes, okay. So let's see if what you have for his injuries on the hero chart. That's a 7, he makes full recovery. So he is absolutely fine. And you get your other guy back, too.
Exactly.
And you do have 6 influence right now, so you could
influence.
Roll on the chart.
I am going to roll on the chart. So...
And you could use influence to just bump it right up, basically, to...
Exactly.
With a high enough roll, right? So...
Well, we'll see what we roll first.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Let us see it. That's
6.
a 6. So you roll away, and you can just sort of pick what you want, basically, based off your influence. That's a 1, which would get you another Wild Warg, or you can get the Warg Rider if you use 2 to put that up to 3.
Or we'll go with another Wild Warg.
Okay. 2 Wild Wargs
and
into your list as well.
Use the 3 to roll another time and see what we get.
Yeah, why not?
Because, I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
4.
We just, I think it's just a basic orc.
Yeah, I think a basic orc sounds right. Well, maybe a spear?
Orc, Angmar orc with spear, yeah. So, with spear.
Okay.
Here we are, guys. After action battle report. You just saw after action battle report. We're gonna battle it out. Rock, paper, scissors, go! Well, that was great. That's great.
Yeah, hesitation works every time.
That's right. See, it doesn't work for me. Anyhow, after action report. You just saw the match between the Lord
Chieftain's Vanguard
and your
with
orc.
the Silver Arrow Rangers.
Yeah.
And then my Orc Rabble.
Yeah.
We got to give this Orc Rabble a name at some point.
Yeah, we do. We still haven't yet. You'll name him in your right.
Probably something to do with those green hoods.
Yeah. Do it some evil hoods, like, you know. Yeah. I don't know.
The Hoodwinked?
The Hoodwinked. Oh my gosh, that's hilariously funny. I was kind of afraid at the beginning of this battle, though, with your Wild Warg Chieftain and what it can do.
Yeah.
The number of Wild Wargs you had, which was 12 with it, and then 2 Cave Trolls. I'm like, shoot, I don't have the manpower to deal with this, because I only had 1 guy with Heroic Strike that could take me up to 6.
And meanwhile, I was here the whole time knowing exactly what that battle company is capable of. And
any bad rolls, so it could have went the other way. You know what I mean?
The Silver Arrow Rangers, they don't get bad.
They just survive. They just survive. Yeah.
It's part of the story. It's like Hollywood. You know, the good guys always win.
Yeah, and the Lord Chieftain Vanguards, they
did a good. They pulled their weight.
They pulled their weight, and they leveled up again, which is fantastic.
Yeah, they're getting pretty nasty.
The only one that hasn't is my leader. So he's
got inspiring presence now. So
that is
definitely
huge. And the fact that Elros has a heirloom blade, or an ancestral heirloom blade, which has Bane of Kings, and he has 2 attacks because he took the
dangerous folk.
Yeah, the dangerous folk.
Yeah, you got an assassin on your crew now.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah,
it's so good. He's gonna be really good, especially now. Oh, I'm within 6 of Barandor, and I get to reroll one of those as well. So like, yeah, I didn't take the heroic strike thinking that right now it's not as important due to the fact that
nothing I have.
They're not going to be facing too many things that are that high.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's going to be like usually 1. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a special event like this type thing. So and that's just that 1 cave troll scenario if we end up choosing to play that for these guys.
Exactly.
So but it was super fun. I'm really looking forward to getting more of these in and that. And we have a day more or less that we're
pretty much a day
at.
tomorrow.
So
we
have a day tomorrow to do some more filming, which I think you'll probably see at least one of those videos come out before these videos.
Possibly, yeah.
So the one battle report that we were talking about doing, I'll probably put that out first, and then do these 3 that we filmed today. But there's looking like we're going to get together again sometime sooner than later to do a little bit more.
It's going to become more frequent than an annual occurrence.
maybe we can get other people involved too. Like maybe I know Don likes battle companies. So I don't know if Don would be interested, but like maybe Don could.
Let us know, Don.
Yeah,
hello.
Yeah, we can we can bring you into the fold somehow, or anybody else really. Like it's I love battle companies. It's super fun. So
and I mean we've got all the stats written out. So
it's good. Well, thank you again, dude. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
It was awesome. As I'm like trying to do a thumb war here, guys. If you haven't yet, check out the Patreon link.
COVID-19, we're not used to shaking each other's hands anymore.
Check out the Patreon link in the description of the video down below. It helps us do what we do here on Blackfyre Productions, and that is hopefully bringing you content that you enjoy. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.